I'm alive. I haven't done this before. 8-bit here. So that means I exist. How do we see chat? Oh, okay. If there's ever anybody coming in. What? Shoots. Okay, I don't have any of that. I can't see the chat for some reason. I don't know how to do this, so I'm sorry. Well, I can just assume that. There we go. I wonder if I can see it this way. No? What? This is not going as smooth as I had wanted. I don't know why I expect anything different. But anyway, I can't see the chat, so I should have got with somebody to figure this out apparently. I don't want that. Got it. Okay. There's a lot of chat. Okay. I guess. Well, I can't even switch the camera around. That's weird. Struggle. Here it is. No? Ah, there it is. Okay. After nothing new, man. Nothing new, y'all. But I'm pushing. I'm soldiering on. I got a lot I want to do, and I got to organize some chaos in my life, as you can tell. What's going on over here? Hold on. Okay, he's just chill. Darn it. Freaking beta. He's cool as shit, but that freaked me out because it's been hot. His water's cool though, I feel it. So also, I'm into bonsai and stuff. I'm organizing my mess, my life. Things have been really heavy, and it's held me down and kept me from wanting to do things that I love. And so, I finally was able to push through a couple days ago. Pain or not, I suffered through a lot of nerve pain up and down my spine. It causes some crazy, crazy stuff. I'm not gonna lie. But today, I have mobility. And so I'm just trying to keep doing stuff. Today I'm a little slower than the last couple days. I feel it. I have to be a little gentle. If I had some, like some gyros on my spine, on my back, or just keep everything level. Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to try this. Just give an update about 8-bit. A little bit of who 8-bit is. If anybody cares, anybody wants to know, that's what we're doing. I don't know what they call this, video blog or something. Wallbanger, FPV, and all those guys doing it. A little inspiration from these guys. I don't know. I ain't been able to fly lately. Mainly because, yeah, I was down. Kind of paralyzed down. That's how bad the pain was. And I know I shouldn't have done what I did. I'm hard-headed. I hate sitting still. I hate being locked down. Sitting still like that. But just a little bit about my space here. I've got some mulberries I hope will fruit one day, but on a couple of days that I was down, they were a little thirsty, and they didn't get the water they needed. So yeah, that hurt them. But yeah, I don't know if anybody cares about plants and stuff. Those onions, they're like the purple onions or like purplish blue, I forget. I haven't even seen them yet. I planted those things a few years ago. I just get them for seeds and collect the seeds. Got a whole bunch of onion seeds. I don't know, stuff I do. Stuff you do, hobby. Especially whenever, you know, life flips you upside down, wrong side up, and you have to struggle for a bit, but you know, get on your feet. You gotta figure out what to do. You got a lot of time. Woo. Time is crazy. Some pumpkins. Had a giant pumpkin I had over here, and I decided to see if it will. Ooh, I see comments. Whoa, it went away. Anyway, yeah. So these guys are growing. I hope they make some pumpkins. So far, no squash bugs killing them. I did have a mouse. It decided it was going to eat a whole bunch of them. There was a whole, I mean, geez. There was probably, I don't know, 100 plants sprouted out of here. But anyway, so how do we get those comments back? Those flashed up and disappeared. Ah, there we go. Shelby, hey, what up? Jamie, what up, guys? Haha. I figured something out. Come on, Sinop, get over here. My little co-pilot. Check him out. I know I showed him in a video, but that's Sinopa. His name is, it's a Blackfoot language. It means fox. And no lie, that little dude picked that name. No lie. Who we got? James, what kind of onions were those? They were like those big purple onions, I think, or they might have been a bluish purple. I forget the seeds that I got whenever I planted those. Like I said, it's been years. Those are probably 4 or 5 years old, easy. Got a whole bunch of seeds that fall off in the wind. They'll randomly grow somewhere. Whatever. This grass right here, this is not native. This came on one of my pots from Kentucky, Indiana. But I am glad because it's freaking desert. I miss the trees and rivers. Being able to walk over to a river or lake, anything, 5 minutes, you're in the water. But whatever. I like it out here too. With this nerve pain I go through, cold sucks. Bad. Disabling bad. But yeah, I want to get back to flying. And hey, Shelby, where you at? Where's the comments? I was actually looking at wings and stuff all day today, researching and stuff, and dawned on me how stupid simple the setup is. And so I want to, just to get started, since I ain't got a whole lot of money yet. This one's brushed, but I got small enough motors, I think, or a big enough motor that's small enough. I'm going to get the receiver and the ESC, switch this thing to brushless, and see if I can learn to fly it. So it's, what do they call it, hump day? What are y'all doing? It's been hot over here, cooking. A little cool down from the last few days. Weather says 104, 105, blah, blah, blah. Man, I'm out here, got digital thermometer set up in my greenhouse and shady areas and all that stuff. And the coolest spot that I have, 111, was about the average for about a week. Whew. Been rough. But I'm walking and pacing because I've been sitting a lot today because I was hurting a lot. Really slow today. But I need to walk. I need to be on my feet. A little aggravated at FedEx. They were supposed to have my e-scooter here like a week ago. Keep pushing it back. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. It's going to go to Albuquerque and sit there for till the weekend, and Monday or Tuesday they're going to bring it around. It's most likely the scenario. Usually is. Man, the breeze is kind of just right to fly today too. Make it, you can catch that flow. I don't know if y'all hear me good anyway. I don't have a mic. I don't know even the wind. I'm sorry if the wind is messing with you. I'm an amateur ship pilot. 90%er. Giggity, giggity. But my other hobby is bonsai. I have a greenhouse stuffed. I'm not lying. It's stuffed. The poor plants are kind of hating it right now. But I ain't been able to, because we just moved to this new house. And I haven't been able to get things set up to everything. Because it's so much sun out here and it's so hot that everything has to be shaded. It has to. Or it's dead that day. I've already found out the hard way. But yeah, this is some of the stuff I just keep here in the garage, kind of safe, out of the full sun and the cold and everything. All these cuttings are from those jades over there that I was just showing. Those jades are about, I don't know, maybe near 30 years old. My favorite tree to work with. Well, I love the evergreens, but they're hard. I'm learning. I love these. This one's just a bush, but the what do they call these? Crepe myrtles. But I have some actual crepe myrtle trees that are pre-bonsai in the back. I may get brave enough to go back there and venture through back there. The big dogs, I can't handle the weight. They love me to death and they'll jump on me. And it hurts. It freaking hurts and I hate it. But maybe we'll venture back there. What we got? What's your favorite type of tree? Crashing, trying this igow challenge until the bugs came out. Oh man, the mosquitoes. You know what? Those essential oils. You got like a rosemary or any of those, man. Rub that. You know, like that Shelby Glide. Just rub it down. They won't mess with you. They won't mess with you. A lot longer than any of that spray. I don't know. It's just things I've learned and known through the years. I grew up in Arkansas. The mosquitoes, they're bigger than the micros I fly. So, yeah, just essential oil. You got any of that shit? Any of it really works, but rosemary is pretty good. Sage, you got a sage? That one's really good. Burning sage, if you're at a campfire. Yeah, they get immune to that spray. Once they get it tasted, it makes it numb. And the ones that are strong enough to handle the poison, they still get you, at least before they die. Louisiana now, the mosquitoes down there. Wow. You ever hear the double-bladed helicopters? Something like that. And I've seen it rain with no clouds down there. Thick humidity. I guess we should venture back there. So nope. We'll have to go in the house to do this. Through the house. Come on, bud. Or, yeah. It just sucks, you know? Hold up before we get back there. I don't know. This little guy right here. This little guy right here. He's just nothing but love. And he raised these two dogs in the back. But, you know, life can be really, really not the way you want it to be. Or I'm not saying like narcissists. I'm saying what most people desire as you know, just commonly as people, families, couples, whatever. You know, they don't want to be fighting and stuff. I don't feel like it. At least not in a way it gets to where people hurt, and they hurt so bad that things get maddening. And so anyway, I'm kind of going through some of that. And I'd left for a couple years and came back after I got paralyzed. But he raised those dogs, but they won't let him back there at all. I mean, viciously. No lie. I got in the way just recently because I was trying, you know, every now and then, because they seem happy. They seem like they want Snow Papa. You know, if I do that, man, those dogs get all happy like they used to. Well, they lied. And I got in the way to keep a mess from happening. Anyway, the dog that did it is a sweetheart. No lie. So Nopa, come on, let's go. Let me get him to go in here. So yeah, Snopa's pretty cool. I guess he's asleep. All right, so we'll do it this way. Come on, babies. Oh. You're gonna have to just chill by yourself for just a minute. I'm gonna go out and back. Okay? That part sucks. I'm gonna do that, but what I gotta do? I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see kind of what it's like and why it's been really rough. Okay. I don't know. Where's 8-bit? The entire house is like that. I had to argue for the garage. I had to go through it for days and days just to get that space. But anyway, that'll change soon. All right. Oh, these guys. Whew. These guys. Whoa. Luna, Mama Bear, Coda. He's a sweetheart. He really is. The whole part with whatever happened between them and Snopa is stupid and crazy. And then, what was that? Yesterday, we had some idiot come out here and decide to set the place on fire. That was a hawk. She was freaking the hell out. We even went through the fire to get to her nest to try to get to her babies, but I don't think they made it. What? Hi. Don't jump on me, guys. I'm doing good so far today. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's get over here to the greenhouse. All right. This came with the house. I've been keeping it alive. It's not planted in the right place because the way the sun and the heat is for this area, and this type of plant, it needs a shade. So what I gotta do which I eventually need to do anyway, is make some benches for my bonsais and stuff anyway, like with a shade cloth kind of set up, nothing janky like this. I was trying to save this Rose of Sharon somebody planted right here. Okay, sun comes up on this side, and then on this side, it just cooks that poor tree. Just cooks and cooks and cooks. I couldn't save it. I don't think. There's a little bit of green, so we'll see whenever it cools off. It's been really hot. Yeah, man, if I could, if my body will let me, this place would be a little paradise. So, here we go. This guy here, he normally grows under the shade. I thought I had enough shade because it only gets a little bit of morning sun, but I think it gets enough afternoon sun. It's hating me for not being under the shade. I'm not sure what it is. I just acquired it. It's got thorns and stuff, but I like it for the trunk. The twin trunk and everything. I can't get in there really good. This little guy's in the way. The roly-poly's gonna hate me. Sorry guys. Hang on, don't fall off. The ones that are hanging on at the bottom. And here's a crepe myrtle. This thing has like a red purplish bark usually. And it peels off and everything, but everybody's been struggling because I've been struggling. So eventually, but got some pretty cool flowers. But it'd be a pretty cool bonsai soon. Type of evergreen. Apparently it likes staying dry because I don't know how many times I've thought I watered it and that thing would be completely dry. So that thing's a trooper. These are just little elms that pop up everywhere. So these are gonna be like my training trees. I'm just letting them grow and just do their thing, get fat on their trunks, and then eventually I'll practice with these elms because they grow easy. You can usually grow them with cuttings, and so get my craft down that way. And then, yeah, it would look great. Here's another crepe myrtle. This one's called a hoppy. It's not finished, nothing. It's just kind of growing. They had a rough couple years. I'm just thankful they're alive. That's a oh, it's got a Native American name too. I forget. Oh man. Anyway, then I got another grapevine. So yeah, and a whole bunch of other crap. Not FPV related, but 8-bit related for sure. In my greenhouse that shouldn't look like this. It should be organized. It should be, you know, whatever. But I tried early in the spring working on things and getting them set up and spread things out better. But my body said, nope, you're not going to do that. You're going to have to sit around for a while. So I had to do that. So these guys are just hanging on. Some are doing good. Some probably didn't get water because, you know, I just, whatever. There's some over there that's got too much water. They're hating me. This little ficus here, it usually gets too much water. It hates me up. But I had to put something under it because the small pots dry out at me too fast. I can't get out here and water 2, 3, 4 times a day. Once a day is sometimes a lot, unfortunately. This is like a sage. I love it. Look at that trunk. That's why I like it. It's kind of like a cool bonsai if I can keep it alive. I lost these guys. These are some Australian native trees. I forget the names right now, but bottle brush, I think. This guy right here is a trooper. That ficus, it was completely dead. I let things dry out. Winter was pretty hard. Winter was hard and stuff because I wasn't mobile. Winter kind of froze me in place. So that's a little bit about 8-bit. My bonsai side. I got more plants out here, but yeah, the dogs have left some messes, and I'm cool with that. All right. We still got anybody? I got one person still. Woo! It's probably me, anyway. Sorry that was boring and not all FPV. I can get to that soon when I get over here. I mean, you know, if anybody's interested in that stuff. I got a lot of goodies that I've been collecting since I've been down. And so there's a lot to look forward to. Ah, buddy. So yeah. A lot to look forward to. I've gone over them in videos and stuff and whatever's. And I got this. I'm just trying to get something organized. Whoa, what up? What up, King? I'm trying something, man. I ain't been able to fly lately, so let's do this. How you doing, man? I'm just showing a little bit of 8-bit since I can't fly. We did some bonsai stuff earlier. This is the battlebones. Boner FPV. This is our 2-inch collaboration. 1.5 mil and 2 mil available. That's coming. I'm waiting on all 1.5s is why. This is 2 mil. So I would do this one more 2S because it's the way. I mean, it would still fly good on 1S, but I have something waiting. I have some motor set up that I'm holding on to, and that way I can do the 1.5 mil on a 1S build. We also got a top plate. If you guys dig that kind of stuff. Just got home, man, from work. Sometimes I miss work, man. Dude, I just decided to do it today. Oh, nappy streaming? I don't mean to step on anybody. I just had the notion, man. Just had the notion to just try this, and since I ain't been able to fly. So, but yeah. Battlebones. Top plate version. All right, Mountain Micro, MTN. Got a couple frames from them. I think this is like a 3-inch. If not, 2.5, 65 mil prop at least. And a 2-inch. I can't wait to build these. Looking forward to a whole lot of stuff. And then we already saw, if you guys paid attention in the videos I just posted. Oh, these things are sexy. Custom fractal engineering motors. Look at those. Look at that KV. 25,500. Little rippers. So, I should have got 2 sets because they're so pretty. I just want to put them on the shelf. But probably not going to be their destiny. And then y'all know Fractal. He's He got the 75 Pro Max. Y'all thought the 75 mil was a center lifter? Wait till you fly 45 mil props. Oh yeah. And the infamous center lifter, 75 mil fractal. 65 mil pro, 35 mil props and ducks. Beautiful frames. And then I got something tinywhoop has tasked me. Not tasked me. I love the dude. Mr. Tinywhoop. Miss y'all, dude. Congratulate him, man. He's got a new little one. He's got a Tinywhoop Nano in the house now. But this is a project I'm working on for a challenge. It's crazy. The challenge. It's insane. It's insane, and I'm humbled because I'm a shit pilot, like some of these guys are saying. And I'm humbled that I was asked if I wanted to do this. Because there's some top pilots in this little competition that for this build I'm working on. There's some top pilots. I'm like, what? Why am I here with these guys? But anyway, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. So I gotta get the bad bit built. My problem is, was, and hopefully in the days to come, because the deadline's coming, my hands are getting steady. The nerve pain and the constant muscle spasms and all that, they're gone, or at least receding. So I gotta solder this thing up. I've already ruined a couple of boards because I was bullheaded and went ahead and tried to solder, even though I knew my body was fighting me on that. So I gotta be patient. That's the only thing. Gotta be patient with myself. And it's hard. It's hard because I used to run, man. Yeah. Yeah, so far, man. Hopefully nothing changes. Nothing changes in the next few days. I'm feeling good so far. I'm organizing my mess. If you didn't see, King. This is still a mess. This is not organized. This is just, I took things from this side and I brought my area into the center. So my flow area is going to be here in the center, and get the things that I love around me that make me feel good, give me energy, and I'm getting it all organized so I can do better, do good. I was stuck. No lie. I was stuck. Sitting there in that chair, looking at everything. And I physically was unable, not because of pain, just stuff that I had to deal with because of pain and all the other messes that's happened recently. So I was heavy. So yeah, well, yeah, usually after you're working on something, man, you get a mess like that. Yep. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, so I'm getting organized. So I can get back to things. You know, I'm hoping. I feel good. I feel good in this spot. So that's better. Oh, but yeah. So I can't wait to get all this stuff built. And I got this beauty here. You already know my little 65 Pro build before the 65 Pro frame. This is not a 65 Pro frame. It's just a 65. But what you have to use to do this is the pinch or the Pico razor, because they're narrow. The PCB and all that's more narrow than most of the other cameras, and that's why that works. So that's what I did with that. Anybody remember Skrch cow? This thing's tough. I just I'm not sure. It was sagging like really bad, like suddenly, quick, just like where RX would drop everything. So I gotta sort out what happened, but you know, I could have hurt the board with the frame setup and that whoop duck setup for 45 mil props on the Skrch frame. Solid. It's not lightweight. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. Fractal, he's a pro at what he does. So this one here is gonna be a whole lot lighter and probably fly a whole lot more nimble than this one. But you want something tough. I ain't gonna lie. When I say tank, and I don't mean tank and heavy, I mean tank and just tough. This thing got a whoop picked up. You don't have a whoop? What? The Grinderinos? Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Uh-oh. You're in the future, huh? It's gonna start getting cold. Yeah. Not really, but at least you're flying. But you're already flying other stuff, so that don't matter. Yeah, it's Fractal, man. That's a good choice. Even the bind to fly, I would recommend because I've watched Yves on the live stream sit there and what he does when he's building these things. There ain't nobody else building these things like that. Nobody puts their heart into it like that. That much time, the dedication, the knowledge that dude has, you know, the wisdom in what he's doing. Yeah, so a bind to fly, that's guaranteed. Out of the box, he's just gonna be fine. Not even worry. Two Dimobots, Quadmulas. Top plates broke, huh? Have you ever looked at any of the frames that's on Jack's 3D printing? The guy that I've been kind of working with for the past couple years, beta testing the TKS frames and all the little micro frames. I haven't done any of the bigger frames of his, just up to 3-inch. But he's got some pretty solid frames. You know, he's all about making them pretty tough. Yeah, jacks3dprinting.com. Heck, he can even, if you can get him the DXF file, he can even cut you the top plate if it's something publicly available or whatever, you know. He'll do custom stuff. He's got all those new colors right now for the Triton and the Hydra, and I think that's what the 5-inch, and the Hydra is like the 4-inch, I want to say, maybe 3.5. But he's got the blue, green, and red carbon. Those look pretty sexy. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get this mess organized. Look at that, hanging, sitting up there like some one of those things you pull up on some island. And you got the natives over there. You're wondering, are they safe? Are they friendly? Are they gonna eat me? Freaking movies. Oh man, movies. Growing up, turtle frame. Oh, that's my Skrch frame. No, this is my Skrch. 40 mil and 45 mil props. Yeah, this is over on jacks3dprinting.com right now. He debuted one of I guess technically my second design. My first design was Slippy. It's a 2-inch frame. It's over on his site too. Skrch! What up, gross? What up, gross? Why I gotta push the button twice? It's weird. Well, yeah, that's Skrch. Skrch! Then I got my battlebones. And then I have... Oh my gosh, where are you, bunny? Well... Meanwhile... Here's a Skrch. Nothing wrong with it. Flies good. Flew great. Well, kind of. I bent the arm. But the motors are great. The snowblowers. Infinityloops. Tinywhoop. Come on, camera. Focus. Snowblowers. 25K motors. But I was looking for my rabbit and moon frame. It's over on Armatin Hobbies, along with Battlebones, Armatin Hobbies, under Boner FPV. Well, I'm not gonna waste any more time looking. I'll have to figure that out maybe if I do another live stream. I don't know. I kind of want to. Been contemplating some things, talking with some other people in the community, and we want to do a little something. Nothing like, crazy all the time, because sometimes my body doesn't let me anyway, so that may not be guaranteed. So just something every now and then, live stream kind of thing, a show that we're thinking of. It just depends. I'll get an update soon. Similar to what I go through, ups and downs in life because of health or body or mind, whatever people go through. One of the people I'm talking to, he's kind of going through a down moment. He's coming back up, no worries. So once he's back up, we'll get in motion on that, and then whoever else we're going to bring in on it, and see what happens. I don't know. I'll only try. I'm fighting something I want to show y'all, but this thing is being aggravating. This is something that's close to me. Part of me is Native American soul and roots. One of the tribes that I do know about is the Sac and Fox Nation, or Sauk, S-A-U-K. My great-great-great-great-grandfather, I don't know however many years it took to get to one of the wars he was in, Chief Blackhawk. He's one of my ancestors, and many others since, and the struggles, all peoples go through. So that's one of my roots. I come from a place of love. My heart, sup, and I don't know. I just try to tread lightly. I don't try to mess with people. People go through a whole lot of stuff. I don't want to add stuff to it. If I can help them bring them up, that's usually what I want to do. So I wish we were flying and stuff. Or showing some flying, but we're not. I'm just showing a little bit of 8-bit, some other little bits of the hobby, things that interest me. Some 80s remote control cars in there. They still work. But anyway. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be on here more chatty. But I don't know. We tried this, see what it's like. See what happens. Get some updates. And I'm gonna try to be flying soon. The grasshopper? Yeah, that's pretty much like the golden arrow. Yeah. I shred. I wanted to keep them and not really hurt them because they were pretty kind of mint. But one of them, it's not so mint. It has no more tread. Well, it has some tread, just not any patterns. But it's wonky, the steering, anyway. Whew. I'm walking around, getting out of the garage. It's cool now, finally. Oh, man, the desert gets hot. And my garage, it gets twice as hot. So, whew. I can't wait to get that e-scooter. The Ingway S6. I don't know. It's suitable for what I need it for. I gotta upgrade the suspension because I don't think my back's gonna like what it's got. But my neighbor, he's a mad scientist with bikes and everything. So I conversated with him, and we're gonna get that suspension set up that works better for me. So something I'm looking forward to. Because now when I get out and fly, instead of dreading the walk of shame when you crash, because that eventually it takes a toll and starts taking me out of my flow. It starts taking me out of the goggles, and I don't like that. I want that experience to be good. My FPV experience, I want that to be good. So I finally was able to get a decent scooter. What up, Marcel? Hey, what up, Canada? You guys put out those smoke signals yet? I think we got the message. But yeah. Oh, woo, that happens a lot too. Back spasms? Man, dude, when the spasms start hitting on me because of all the nerve damage, oh my. Woo. I hate that. I hate that whenever everything starts acting up. Yeah. Those kind of smoke signals, man. Go ahead and send those, man. Puff, puff. Oh, dude, man. Pain. I hurt like hell right now. I'm not lying. When they ask on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm always 11. That's my normal. And then the stuff above that, woo, I don't know. Whatever. It's harder than I thought it would be to go through, but I'll get through it. Do I? Well, last couple of days, dude, I've actually done some stuff, man, and got motivated and tried to organize parts of my life that I can take some weight off, that's not burdening me, holding me down. Snopa, come here. Come on, bud, get away from the road. A little co-pilot. He's all looking at people. He loves people and dogs and stuff. So he's all waiting for someone to walk by. Come on, bud, get over here. Oh yeah. So yeah, Marcel, I was organizing my garage because this is kind of where I'm at 90% of the time. So it was kind of hectic. It looks hectic now. It's not organized at all. I still got a lot of work to do. I just had to take a break today because if I don't, I will probably put myself down for a few days, and I don't want to do that. So, but I just organized my space. I'm putting my work area in the center. It feels good right there. Not only for just the general space of it, even the airflow, because it's kind of hot. the desert. And I have a little swamp cooler under the desk there, but oh, it does okay. Yeah, I had to fight for that though, man. If you knew the story that of some of my struggles, uh, even that space wasn't supposed to be mine. But yeah, I just kind of took it. Um, Eventually, that's going to be resolved, and even though I love her, we just can't. You know, sometimes people just can't. One-sided when it's on one-sided and only one person working to do anything to make it right. I'm sorry if I'm spilling all that, but that's what I'm going through. Heck, my son, the stuff that he's going through, really heavy on my heart. Yeah, thank you, Marcel. Yeah, man, you know how it is. Sometimes you get knocked way down to the bottom of the pit. Sometimes the climb is just a lot longer to get back up than others. But you know, as long as you're climbing, you're going to get back up. So I got things that make me feel alive, like the bonsai and plant. Well, everything's like pre-bonsais, okay? I don't have any actual bonsai that's been sculpted and molded yet. I'm just letting them grow. I'm letting nature develop some of their characters, and then see what they're like, and then go from there. I kind of like some of that. I grew up in Arkansas in the woods and in the bottoms. I guess they would call it swamps in some places, but you know, in Arkansas they called it the bottoms. Alligators. They said they didn't exist, but I saw them. I lived down there, so I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd do a live stream, see what this is about. I haven't flown in a while. I want to start growing the channel. I don't care about the money. I just want to be a part of the community. You know, and there's like 400 something people already part of the channel, and I just want to. I like doing this. I have the time when my body lets me, and I like doing all this FPV stuff, especially the micros, tinywhoops, the small stuff. I love that stuff. It's just impressive because how tiny it is and what they do. You know, all you average 5 inches out there. You know, are you really proud? It's the average. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't flown a 5-inch yet. I'm sure they're pretty cool because you got a lot more prop, a lot more power, and you know they probably just do exactly what you want them to do right away. You ain't gotta adapt. But the tiny whoops, they're getting to where you ain't gotta adapt. So y'all need to change your minds about that. Oh, that's my neighbor. He's a security guard. Nah, he's cool. He's cool people. Yeah, they cool people. Most of my neighbors around here. I don't have anybody so far. Everybody's been really cool. So I like that part about this area. So yeah, I like this house. Check this out. Y'all seen the new infinityloops logo? 90%. It's all backwards, or is it only backwards for me? I don't know. Yeah, eventually. So, you know, I'll do this live thing since I can't fly, or I will be flying. I'm gonna start putting stuff together and getting back up in the air. Only backwards. But yeah, I just want to be a part of the community, keep the channel growing for everybody. I like it. Y'all like this stuff. So I mean, if anybody wants to help out, be a part of this channel and this community, you know, I hang out with infinityloops and all those guys. So you know, the community is pretty cool. It can be crazy, but it can be pretty cool. Snaps. Yeah. Yeah, Shelby was here earlier. I don't know if he's still around. Maybe he's got me chattering in the background. Or if I stepped on anybody's toes that's streaming right now. Sorry. It was just a spur of a moment. I haven't been able to post a lot of stuff. And you know how it works with YouTube. You start to disappear. And I was getting some momentum. So I don't want it to disappear. So at least I can do this for now. If I can vlog. And bore people if I I don't know. It'd be better once if the game plan works out. If that live stream plan works out, it'd be better. It'd be fun. It'd be fun for everybody. That's what we need. The world is missing a lot of that. Coast to Coast Drones is live. I don't even know. Oops. I'm trying. I mean, the community is pretty broad. I'm still finding people to subscribe to. I've got probably 1,100 people that I'm subscribed to now, maybe. Coast to Coast. Oh, DJI? Oh. It's not my thing. I'm not worried, I guess. I'd be bored. Oh, okay. Yeah, but if they're talking about something that's just kind of out. Alright, man. Later, dude. Yeah, Mad Chiller. I like them. Are they on tonight? I think they are, aren't they? Between two props. Yeah. Mad Chiller. Heck yeah. Dude. Mothership.com. Whenever I had the domain. Crazy, ain't it? Mothership.com. After all these years, nobody bought that domain. So I have it. I want a hub for the FPV community. I know everybody else is doing it, but I want to do it. And I want to connect everybody that I know, everybody I enjoy, you know, and have a central hub when they go to the mothership.com, you know, they're going to discover so much. They're not going to be searching. It's going to be a place, at least enough that I can gather on my side of and whoever else is doing the same and who they gather. It makes it easier for people to find this stuff. Because it's pretty scattered. It can be hard to find. Let me see where my little friend went. There he is. No, but come on, buddy. Get over here. He's old. Like 11 years old. He's got cataracts already starting. I noticed that he can't see like he used to. He's got super hearing still. Still super hearing. But he smells somebody that he knows when he's wandering. Plus, I'm not sitting still, so he's right there by my feet. He's been with me since six weeks old. So, yeah. Woo! An hour on a live stream. Hey, I got 4 people so far. Love you guys. Appreciate you. It won't be as boring. You know, this is the first thing. I just wanted to try this thing. And, see if I would even feel good doing it. I don't know. It feels okay. I do here lately, because of how heavy some of the stuff has been, and with the pain. Dude, the pain, I'd be doubled over. Unable to move in my chair. Just like this. And I got my phone, just sitting there watching y'all, talking to y'all, hanging out, whatever. I know some of those days. But oh, my mind slip, dude. That stuff happens too much. Yeah, infinityloops. They sent that out. Woo woo. Yeah, is Nappy still streaming? I didn't know he streamed. I'm gonna have to check him out if he is. Is it like a weekly thing, or did he just do a spur of a moment like I did? My legs haven't got this much work. Well, last couple days. Well, I don't know. It feels good to be walking though. Every Wednesday. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I enjoy Nappy's flying for sure, and some of the stuff, his vlogs. So, yeah, actually, him, Wallbanger. Yeah, they kind of inspired me. You know, I was just sitting there thinking, I'm not flying. I need to keep things going as far as the channel's concerned. Like I said, I'm not about money. If y'all check my channel, almost every one of my songs has got copyright, you know, but they let me play. It's not copyright. I just won't make money, and I'm not even set up to make money anyway. I got a long ways to go before I become a monetized channel, but I do want to get some of the features that's available whenever you get to certain points. As far as making money off of crap, I'll get copyrights all the time. I don't care. Yeah. Well, man, you gotta stop pumping out kids. I play, you know, that's love. Shop talk. If y'all ever worked in a shop, been in the military, any of those places where a bunch of guys are together, you can get hardcore. You can hurt somebody's feelings. You make a grown man cry. But we're just playing. We're all just playing because we actually love each other. Dude, I can't do that elevator music. I can't do that free stuff. Dude, I've been a DJ, electronic artist that I've never released stuff, but I've played with stuff, you know, and I just got this ear and this soul for beats. And I can't, when I hear that music, it's just like, I can't. Even if the beats are similar to what I listen to, I just can feel it, I can hear it, and I'm like, oh, I can't, I don't know. I tried, I've searched. You have no feelings? Ah, yeah. You just hold them for the people that you do care about. Yeah, I get that. Life can be hard. It makes your skin thick. You got to. Especially this world. The thing is, though, no matter how strong a man is, there's things that can bring a man down. A woman, especially if the man loves her, their children, their grandchildren, there's a whole lot that can just take you to your knees for a moment. But a strong man will get back up, that's for sure. Heck yeah. That's why we hang out with loops. Right? Heck yeah. That's why we can hang out with loops. You know, when I first discovered infinityloops, it was a little bit chaos. I actually bounced out of maybe the first 2 or 3 times because I was like, wait, what? You know, he's sitting there chilling. You know, when he did the live flying, I was all in. But at the time, I wasn't into The Sims. I get it now. I get it now. And so the Sims are freaking good now. And it's improved my flying whenever I've been in it a whole lot. Even though I'm not doing all the flippies. Yeah, they actually I legit understand now. When they were first out, they sucked. I went straight to this line of sight and then straight to FPV and just did it that way. But now, yeah, they're badass. Point on, almost. So yeah, I enjoyed that, and plus stick movement, like Ed said. But yeah, yeah. Whenever I discovered his channel, I was a little hesitant at first, like what? And then I got it. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, need to start putting a goggle on all of them. Heck, man. As soon as one pops out, man, just put the goggles on them. Get them all into that, and then you all fly. Oh, but whew, I'm glad it's on. It's like 90 something, but that's cool. Whew, it is. That's cool. I'm actually enjoying it. Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe they haven't experienced flying in their dreams yet. I don't remember what age I was whenever I started flying in my dreams. And I remember at first I couldn't. I had no control. Um, like in a moment of falling or something, I realized I could fly, but not fully have control. It was really hard. Kind of what I go through sometimes. Um, even though these legs work, there's times it literally feels like I'm pulling 100-pound blocks. I don't know, and it's like really hard from the signal because because normally we don't even think about walking, but in those moments when it's like in that moment where it's like hard, and I'm like, it feels like I'm dragging. I'm like, oh, come on, but inside, that's what it feels like. Outside, I'm kind of normal. You can tell I'm walking slow, and I'm hiding how much I'm struggling. But that's how it was with flying in dreams. And then all of a sudden, I started having control. Life was pretty crazy for a child back then for me. A lot of things that kids shouldn't go through, and a lot of kids probably go through today. And I don't know. I don't know how people can do things to their loved ones. But anyway, I guess. Well, the thing that I discovered when I learned how to fly in the dreams. Okay, I'm gonna get into some deep shit if y'all want me to. Some stuff that maybe the ancestors, they might get upset with me if I talk about. Because especially the outside world of the natives, and I discovered it because it found me, and I guess, but you can dream walk. There's a way you can. I don't know how to make a person train for it. I don't know. I had to silence my mind. That was one of the things that was really hard to get your mind, your chatter, your inner voice. Here's the thing. People need to understand about the voices or whatever people want to say. You have your inner voice. Then you have your echoes. Echoes of the people that might have been abusive to you. Echoes of your loved ones. You have the echoes of our society, the movies, the stuff, all that. Some of this stuff is not purely all our thoughts anymore. But you have your inner voice. And when you want to dream walk, you gotta silence. You have to be in complete observation. Even when you're in the dream walk and you're aware of something that would normally frighten or make you happy or bring any kind of emotions, you can't. It's an awareness thing. And it's scary. There's parts of this dream world, I don't know if it's spirit world or whatever. The first couple times was interesting. One time, I ended up in a city across the river from me when I was in Indiana, Kentucky. I don't know what drew me there. It wasn't my intention to go there when I was practicing the dream walk. 'Cause I was just practicing the getting quiet and to get into that moment. Because when you get into that moment, it feels like you're falling, but you're not moving up or down, side to side, left or right. But the rush is intense. And then all of a sudden, you're there. It could be different because I don't know I don't know the whole dynamics of this thing. Whatever, call me crazy. These are the experiences I went through. I can verify that there is a fact to it. But anyway, I went and I ended up across the river into the city. There was an apartment building apparently on fire. And apparently there was this lady. I don't know why I cared about this lady. Nothing to me. I never knew her. I don't even know her name. I never even saw her face. Really. That wasn't why I was there. But she fell asleep. She's the one that started the fire. She fell asleep with a cigarette in her hand. And the whole place was on fire. And I was waking her up. And maybe I was doing it from the dream side of the world. But either way, I woke her up and saved her life somehow. And all the people in the apartment building because nobody died. It was on the news the next morning. I didn't even know. I just thought it was a dream. Because whenever I went into it, it was, early night, 10 o'clock at night. Relaxed everything, got my mind all quiet. Your body, you even got to relax your body. Every muscle has to stop and be relaxed. So once I got to that point and went through that rush and I came out of my body, I saw this. I came out of my body. I'm laying on this bed. My eyes closed. And the fan, there's like one of these oscillating fans. Doing this, right? Well, I go in front of it. I'm in the air. I don't feel wind or sound, but the vibration of what that wind or that sound was doing and cutting across there, I felt that come across me. It was pretty cool, not gonna lie. But anyway, I see myself there, and I'm trying not to be aware and be amazed that it worked, because that was the first time. That was the first time I completely got into the dream walk. And so, yeah, I ended up over there. Got some woman to wake up. Found out the next day that this apartment building was on fire, and they talked about this woman that fell asleep with a cigarette. And she woke up and got everybody out of the building. So, I don't know. Crazy, right? 8-bit. Mm-hmm. So, oh, yeah. Welcome to my world. One part. I haven't been to it, though, in a while. I probably wasn't in the right place of mind whenever I was attempting to do this anyway. And you're supposed to have someone with you. You're going into the spirit world, the dream world, and then you need somebody that's with you in the physical, because things can happen. And that person in the physical has to bring you back if you're not able to. Phenomenal? Oh, dude. I don't know. I've told people before, and they just looked at me like, whatever, dude. But it's experience that I wanted to experience. I sought it out, the dream walk. And I wanted to see if it was real. I read about it. I saw research about it. I researched about it more. I was worried because I didn't have somebody there with me. But the time in my life with my first marriage and how hard it was to let go with my first 2 kids, because the world that I grew up in, I did not want to let my kids not have their dad in their life. I wanted them to be sure that somebody was going to make sure they had a good life. Again, I had a partner that wasn't in the same boat, so it got rough. But I wasn't in the right state of mind to do that, but I was so wanting to escape what I was experiencing in real life, because nothing else was working. Nothing. And so I tried. And like I said, the last time I went, it was scary. There was something that was making... What up, Mo? There was something making sound. But see, this is the thing, though. This is the thing when you're in the complete observation mode and complete awareness without thinking about it. You can't let things happen, your emotions or anything. When I started hearing these sounds, my thoughts and emotions started going to something scary, like monsters or something, because it was scary. But it was during that moment where I was still rushing, going into that next part. So I got too scared, and and the last couple times that happened, and it was too intense, and I was by myself, and I didn't want to be stuck. So I haven't done it. I don't have anybody that even knows about it, how to do it, what to do to even protect a person when they're in that state. You know, I don't know that world that well. I just popped in something I didn't understand. Found out it's there, though. What up, Mo? How you doing, man? I'm talking to King about some phenomenal phenomenon. Started out with some bonsai, some FPV stuff, some updates, just stuff about 8-bit and catching up on FPV and community and trying to figure out. I'm sorry, I'm shaking this camera. I see this shaking too much. That's why I decided to do a live, dude. I haven't been able to fly. My body has been fighting me. I got a lot of nerve damage, but I've been soldiering on the last couple of days. I've been pacing this whole video call right now, so that I haven't been able to do. 5-10 minutes, I'm hurting. I gotta go sit down and wiggle in pain for a couple hours. So either I smoked enough today, got enough bowls and dabs in me to numb it, or my gyros are working in my spine right now and I can be on my feet for a little bit longer. But I'm stubborn too. I'll probably regret it later when I'm wiggling in pain, but I get tired of sitting. I get tired of being stuck. Well, I was working. I worked for Ford when this happened. It had nothing to do with Ford or anything. I mean, the work didn't help the matter, that's for sure. But I was just running the tire machine, changing some tires the day before. What up, Jesse? I'm live streaming. Imagine that. And so yeah, I just Was doing that all day. And the next morning, I woke up. You know, my body usually hurts like crazy. I knew something was up prior to any of this happening, just because the way my legs felt. My legs just felt like 1,000,000 pounds, and it was a lot of effort and to move them, and it was all day. Even though at work, I was running circles around all the guys. Everybody was mad at me because I was doing so much work. So because we got paid by the job. What up, Chase? And so yeah, so I just couldn't move. I was paralyzed. The pain was so intense. I couldn't move. So I got in the end I find out I got a lot of nerve damage up and down my spine. It's just pinching in like a bunch of places. The lower back, the L4, 5, 6, S, all the way down in there. Yo, what up, Eves, Mr. Fractal? Dang, thanks for stopping by. Dude, I'm trying. Some of it's all mine. Your mind is strong. Your mind is a lot stronger than a lot of people want to be. Even as much as I struggle. There's times I struggle emotionally and mentally because the pain can bring me freaking down. And then if you don't have people in your life helping you and helping you stay up, they can bring you down. And I was having some of that. So, but your mind can be strong and help you through a lot of things too. So, I don't know. Between the dabs, the kush, the nerve pain medicine, and just will. I'm tired. I'm tired of sitting. I'm tired of being trapped. So here I am, trying to walk and try to get my life going again, organizing my garage, organizing that chaos. Oh, dude, it's all right. Ford, I mean, yeah, I guess. You gotta work your butt off. Once you get up in there good, you know, once you get up in there real good, yeah, it's some good money. Not nowadays though. A lot. The Ford here, Rich Ford. I worked here over here in Albuquerque. There's a lot of guys not even there anymore. Dude, I got I'm 100% disabled through the VA. So what's going on with me happened when I was in the Army, and so it's all covered. Thankfully, it took me homeless. It took me paralyzed and homeless. But I get a little bit. You know, I get the first of the month song. That's my song now. Because the first week I'm rich, and in 3 weeks I'm just sitting around waiting for the first of the month. So, but yeah, whatever. So that's, you know, that's what I do. Skrch, all that. That's coming all out of my pocket. Everything that I've been doing, sending, and it's just love. I want to do it. I don't care. If one day something happens and some money starts coming back, awesome. If it doesn't, oh well, I still enjoyed it. That's how I'm gonna see it. Bone thugs for life, heck yeah. But yeah, so I didn't know I was gonna be pacing the whole live stream, but I'm glad. I'm glad this motivated me to stay on my feet more. Because sometimes that's been hard to do because I dread the pain. So that's been my mountain the past 2 or 3 weeks, maybe longer, I forget. The mountain that took me out of igow. Well, it's not just the pain. Like I said, my personal life it's not where it should be, and it can bring a person down, you know. Whenever the stuff that my son went through and the helplessness of that predatory judicial system that took him, you know, a missing person. What the fuck? And he ends up in the jail system. But anyway. Dude, this is life. It only gets worse. They said they can't do surgery. I'm not a candidate at all. Surgery will not help. Won't benefit me in any way. So one day I won't be able to walk. That's okay. Dude. And you can't do anything about it. It's like, what the judicial system, man. The system they make the money off the inmates. They want the inmates. And if they don't have people doing shit, they go and just harass people, ordinary people, and make up shit. I got me an e-scooter. That should have been here, but maybe it'll be here tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna run around on. That way I can do my walk of shame and get my crash quads. On my scooter, it's got a seat and everything, suspension. So 2 years, dude. Well, my son finally is getting out in a way. He's going to a medical facility. I feel, why is that? I'm tripping. Everything's all gray, and then I got brown. What the fuck? Anyway, he's going to be getting out. He gets to go to a medical facility for a while, and the VA's actually going to help him out and get him in there, which is good news. It just sucks that he and the people around him, even the doctors, they don't understand what he's going through. So I need to get over there. Eventually, whenever he can get out, I need to get over there and visit. And I can't live over there. Kentucky harassed me for 2 years. I got a simple DUI one night, picking up my wife's nephews. They were drunk and needed a ride home from the club. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, I'm all tired, eyes all bloodshot. I probably smoked a blunt or something the night before. Cause you know, migraines. I tried all the pills. You know, I tried the doctor's way. That's crazy making stuff. The shit they use for migraine sufferers, that stuff didn't mean no good. That took me over the edge. I'm saying, it took me over the edge. The part where you do it, you know? And it wasn't thoughts. The medication created the emotion so strong that your only desire was that. And those things took me that far. I'm here. I woke up the next day. But I won't do that no more. Yeah. That was old school, man. That was like years ago. I don't do blunts now. That's when it was hard to get. When you had to search. You had to worry about where you were at. And then when you left, all of a sudden you got somebody following you that's got some lights on their car. And you're all sweating. Yeah. Yeah. Those days. But I'm glad I did this because I needed to walk. This is good motivation. I can go back in my messy shop, but this is cooler out here. It's still hot in there. The freaking roof or the attic part above the garage, they didn't put insulation. I don't understand. The rest of the house has insulation, but nothing over the garage. So another thing I got to do. Everything takes longer for me. It sucks. It takes longer. And this is a person that I could, once I got going, dude, I had people make fun of me and call me slow. But at the end of the day or end of the week, when they saw how much work was done, I was the one on top. What up, Mo? All right, man. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I want to do something with the channel. And I don't know, a live stream might be a part of it. Or it might be on the other people's channel. However we figure this thing out. If it can come through for us. It's just something we're contemplating. It's nothing set in stone yet. I'm hoping. And it'll be fun. Mothership.com will be up and running soon. We'll have a dedicated website. It'll be a hub for FPV. That's my hope for that. Whew, I shouldn't have sat down, but it feels good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So, Yves, you still here, man? What are they gonna... when is that? Why is it taking so long for that anyway? 2 years, that's a long wait. Oh, you guys want to see somebody eat? Somebody's hungry. That's Moon. You're building? Dude, I should have sent... By as much time it has taken me to finally get my body set up to wants to start soldering, I should have just sent my stuff to you and had you do it for me. That's Moon. M-U-N-E. My granddaughter, she enjoyed that cartoon whenever I was over there. Me and her spent a lot of time hanging out. And... I'm sure you would, dude. That's why I should have. Had I known it was going to take me this long to get better. I thought I was just down for a few days, you know, like normal. Usually, you know, I'm up for a couple days, and then I got, you know, about 3 or 4 bad days and I'm down. And so I didn't expect it to take so long. I should have. I've been wanting to, I think Bri-Fi is over here. I think Bri-Fi is over here. And those guys, Sean Taylor, he opened up a store, Drone Max. I don't know if y'all know who Sean Taylor is. I thought about, I don't know. It's hard for me to ask for help. In the end, that's what it is. To all the excuses or whatever, it's hard for me to ask for help. I'm stubborn and I want to do it. So I've contemplated it, but I've talked myself out of it. I haven't even went there yet, but yeah, it's sweet. They just recently opened up and started getting, you know, they already got a few races in. It's a little steep. I don't know. I'll just be a spectator. I can't afford that, but but I want to get over there, so I eventually will check them out. I'll probably do a video on it. Uh-oh, somebody's still hungry. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I guess. I need to do something. Jesse sent me something. I don't know if I'm supposed to show this. Because it's top secret. I don't know. I'm not. Let's see. Howdy, Pod. You're invited to take part in an elite creators competition. An elite. Elite. Jesse, I love you, man. Humble. That I'm nowhere near these guys that you have me flying with, so I'm gonna get it done. We got till the end of the month. Do you know what the competition is? Have you seen it? What the? You see this? That's a gap. It's a gap challenge. It lights up too. Yeah. So I gotta attempt this. The odds are already against everybody. So a pro that can knife edge, crisp and clean, is probably the only one that can get through there. Jesse says so far nobody has. It's like a near impossibility. It's that close. It's the kind of tight you want, and it's and it's insane. But I want to get it done. That's why I was doing this bad bit, just to get my size down. I mean, I could have did a 65 whoop or whatever, but this is actually smaller than that. So since I'm a bad pilot, I was gonna try to get that one built. No, it was actually too wide. I already looked at that because I already had my 65 already built. Yeah, but it's still too wide. But I wanted to do 35 mil props. That was my deal. I didn't want to go 31 mil props. I wanted to do the 35 setup, so I made it harder for myself. So, whatever. I gotta be different. I gotta push the boundaries, even for myself, even if I struggle. So, that's all I know to do. All I know to do. I've been knocked down many times. Psh, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. Not saying it's taken a little while to get back up, but I know there's up. Yeah, I turns into stretch. It does. Let me see. I'll show you. Where are you at? Okay, so there's normal, stretch. It touches. And since I'm not a good pilot, I wanted a little more space. And this one gives me quite a bit actually. Once it's done. It's pretty small. It's smaller than a 65 mil. It's smaller than that footprint. Come on, buddy, get up. I gotta pace again. If I sit, I'm gonna start hurting. That's one thing that that also, if I get still, sucks. And kids, don't start this stupid shit right here. I started this stuff at 30 years old. Stress from migraines and my first marriage falling apart, losing everything I was trying to hold on because I wanted my kids to have a different life than I did. And I started this shit. I hated these things. And now I'm in so much pain all the time and my stress is so high, I can't put these fuckers down. So don't start this stuff. So, whatever. I think I've done this enough. I've bored everybody enough. And if anybody's watching, catching up, whatever, cool. I appreciate it. You know, much love to everybody. Let's see. Maybe I can start doing something more of this type. Maybe not as long. I don't need to chat for 2 hours. I don't. But I don't know. This is cool. We'll see how this goes. All right, everybody that did stop by, much love. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get off here and smoke a bowl and a dab. Try to get ahead of the pain that I'm about to go through from all my pacing. And I don't know. If I can get some soldering done tonight, I'll do that. Later, Gross. Thank you, man. Later, Yves. Much love, y'all. Peace. Now, how do we do this? Is it this button? Yes. Bye.